All right, guys, as you can see, I am cutting up some English muffins right here. I already have some in the pan. I am using sourdough because that's my favorite. You could use the regular ones if you'd like. So I already did grease this 9x13 baking pan. So I'm just gonna take these, spread them out a little bit. Making an awesome breakfast bake today. So now I'm gonna take some Jimmy Dean cooked sausage. Feel free to cook your own sausage. I just figured this was a little bit easier. It's already cut up. It saves you a lot of time, a lot of work. Just gonna use, I don't know, about half this bag. I do like a lot of breakfast meat in my food. You could also use bacon if you'd like. Now, shredded cheese. Take some of this. Again, I'm not gonna use all of this right now. I'm gonna save some for the top. So I'm just gonna go ahead, spread this out a little bit. It's a very easy breakfast to do. You could do it the night before and leave it in the fridge too and just pop it in the oven in the morning, which is great. So now I'm gonna set this aside. I have 4 eggs here. You could always use a few more eggs too if you want, but eggs are kind of expensive right now, so I'm just using 4 right now. I have a cup and 1/4 of milk right here. I'm just gonna pour that in. Now you wanna season these eggs a little bit, so I'm gonna use a little bit of sea salt. Just to taste, do as much or as little as you want. Use some black pepper. I'm not that big of a fan of pepper, but it does make the eggs taste really good. Now I'm gonna use mine favorite, which you've seen in other videos, is garlic parmesan seasoning. I love this stuff. I know it's not really a breakfast type of spice, I guess you could say, but I think with the garlic and the parmesan, it does really well with it. Now I'm gonna give this a quick whisk. You guys are gonna love this breakfast bake. Breakfast is my favorite food. It's so easy to do it all in one pan. That way you don't have several different pans making bacon, eggs, toast, all this other stuff. Literally put everything in one pan and just bake it that way. These eggs look good. Take this back. Now I'm just gonna take these eggs and pour it over. This already smells really good. I'm excited for this. I'm really hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. So this is gonna do the trick right here. Now I'm gonna add my favorite, if I could turn it around, chopped chive. I think chive, you could also use green onions if you want to. I'm not a huge fan of onions, but I like the flavor that they leave, and chives are they're kind of like baby onions. So I'm gonna do a sprinkle of that. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more cheese on top because why not? Can't go wrong with more cheese. Just a little bit more, nothing crazy. All right, now I'm gonna take this, bake it on 350 for about 30 to 40 minutes. All right, I just took this out of the oven right now. You could let it sit and cool for a little bit, but I'm so incredibly hungry, I can't wait anymore. Remember, we have our cut up English muffins in here, our cooked breakfast sausage, some cheese, put a little bit of chive on top. Oh, doesn't that look amazing? Eggs cooked nicely in there, soaked up in the English muffin. This is gonna be a fantastic breakfast. Now, some of you are gonna think I'm crazy for this, and I probably am a little bit, but something I'm gonna add to my serving, you don't need to put on the whole thing. I like a little bit of sweet with my breakfast, so I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of syrup on top. Now that's a complete breakfast. I'm gonna take this, oh, it's still steaming a bit. Mmm.